Hey guys, how you doing? It's lunchtime, so it's another great episode of Lunchtime Talk with Steve. Today we have Cheyenne Hernandez on with us, and she is the actress that actually her new movie, which is The Tax Collector, just came out not long ago. But you've seen her in other shows, you've seen her in different things, and we have the privilege of having her on the show today. So I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. We're going to just give you a chance to share it with your friends, your relatives, everyone on your favorite Facebook groups, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. All right. Let them know that Steve is on and we're speaking to Cheyenne Hernandez today. All right. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, we're back, and as I said, we have Cheyenne Hernandez here with us, and she's from the movie The Tax Collector. You've been seeing the commercials. I've been running the promos, for like the past 2 weeks. We've been looking forward to talking to her and see what she has going on and what kind of project she has coming up. So here she is, the moment we've been waiting for.
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I am awesomely awesome as always. Hey, so go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers, and then we'll be right back to talk to you a little bit more. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Just take a quick minute to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Hi, my name is Cheyenne Hernandez. I play Gata in The Tax Collector. I'm excited to be here.
All right, and you're actually in Australia right now, correct?
Yeah.
All right, which is why we had to pre-record the show because, my viewers are going to wonder why they're commented and I'm not replying, but it's because the show was pre-recorded. We didn't want to wake her up at the wee hours of the morning. What time is it over there now?
8:30 in the morning.
It's seeing it's 6:30 in the evening here. So if we were to do it, we'll be waking you up early in the morning.
Yeah.
So tell me about the part that you play in The Tax Collector.
So I play Gata. She is one of the main villains. So you have the two good guys and the two bad guys, and I'm one of the two bad guys. And she is absolutely crazy. She's very vicious and mean. But I mean, she's got an interesting backstory. So she has her reasons for why she's so mean. And so David and Creeper, which is Bobby Soto and Shia LaBeouf, they're kind of the good gangsters that are trying to do the right thing, trying to stay on the right path. And then Conejo and I just come and mess everything up.
So what's it like working with Shia LaBeouf?
Oh, it's great. I mean, he's absolutely amazing. He's an amazing friend.
So was that film? It was filmed here in the U.S., right?
Yeah, in Los Angeles.
Okay, and is your home in Australia, or are you there on vacation, or what is it?
I live half in Australia and half in Hollywood, so I just kind of keep going back and forth, except before coronavirus.
Lifestyles of the rich and famous, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
But I was actually teasing what's his name about that? Rodney Hicks the other day too. I was like, yeah, Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, because he's and he's on another movie. But I was teasing him about that because he lived in New York and Denver, so it's like, it's pretty cool for people to be able to live in two places or three places in some. I have a lady coming up in September. She lives in Barbados, Ghana, and New York, and I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
that's what I said. So
That's
how did you get into acting? How did you always wanted to be an actress when you were growing up?
Definitely. My brother and I, we used to put on shows for our family. We had our magic shows. We would recreate movies, commercials. I mean, we'd always wanted to do it. And then um, after I got out of the military, I moved to LA and I was homeless for a bit, but it worked out.
Wait. You were in the military? What were
Uh-huh.
you doing? What were you doing in the military? What did you do?
I was a combat medic in the Army.
Wow. Thank you very much for your service.
Thank you.
But we always picture the people that are in the army to look like, like The Rock or something. I mean, we never picture people that look like models in the
Oh, well, a lot of them do look like The Rock.
But that's pretty cool though. So how come you didn't go the like the medical side, like being a nurse, doctor, things like that when you got out of the military?
Well, I wanted to go into the military and be an EOD. I just wanted to go blow things up. And but I was only 17 when I left for the military, so my mom had to sign for me. And so when she read what EODs do, she was like, "No way, not happening. I'm not signing for that." So I would have had to wait another year before I joined the military, and I didn't want to.
Mhm.
So I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna go be a medic. It's like being a nurse. I'll be in a hospital." And I left out all the other bits about if you were a combat medic, you'd be out with the infantry and stuff.
Exactly, yeah.
So to her horror, I did get stationed in an infantry unit. So
Oh
uh,
no.
yeah, so she was pretty upset, but she got over it. Um, but yeah, and then when I got out, I spent a little bit of time drifting. I went to Seattle to try to see if that was a mini LA or something, and it wasn't what I thought. So I moved to LA and I was homeless for a bit, and then tax collector happened.
Okay, so wait, when you say homeless for a bit, do you mean like you were just couch surfing, like surfing from one person's couch to another, or were you like in the living in shelters? I mean, there are different levels of homeless.
A car.
Yeah.
I went from a car back and forth from a car to couch surfing to a car to hotels when I could afford it.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of I just went where I could type thing. Um, so for a while I was actually sleeping in the parking lot of Universal Studios because I was interning there
Mhm.
for an acting program. So I would sleep in the car and then go shower at a gym or shower at a friend's house or at a friend's hotel. Like it was just like constant being awake, constant moving.
And how long was this for?
Let me see, from January to April of 2 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time when you think about it. I mean, that's 4 months.
A lot
That's
of
a,
crying, yeah.
it seems like longer than 4 months when you're actually doing it, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, how did you get your first break?
Um, so I had I was interning for that acting program and I met my acting coach there and she has been my guardian angel. She just kind of said, I see something in you. I think we can do something. And so she took me to meet my manager, and my manager rarely signed. Well, actually, he said he never signed new talent. It was always experienced talent.
Mhm.
And I was still pretty new. And he just said, I don't know what it is, but I see something in you. Let's do it. So, pretty much the same thing that she had said. And so he scheduled my first audition, which it wasn't Tax Collector. It was another show that David Ayer was working on. And so I got a call back, and everyone was kind of like, wait, what? Like, because nobody expected me to get a call back that quick. And so even I didn't know what to do. And then so I went to a callback, got another callback, and we just couldn't believe it. And then I get a call saying that show wasn't going to go forward. So I was heartbroken, really bummed, but I was like, okay, but now I know that I can do it. Now I know that I'm supposed to be here, that I have something. And then I get a text from David Ayer saying not to give up, and he thought I had something, and to be here at this time. So I showed up, and it was Conejo that was there, Cynthia Carmona, and Bobby Soto. And then David comes in, and he told us the whole plot of the movie, and what characters we were going to play. Any questions? And it was just, yeah, that's how it happened.
See, and that's great. Because you know what? That just goes to show that when it's your time, it's your time. And when it's for you, it's for you. God puts you in the right place at the right time. Because like you said, he never signs new talent. What if you just go, oh, he never signs new talent, he's not going to sign me, and you just walked away? Then you missed that opportunity.
Yeah, you never know until you ask. You never know until you're right there. You can guess what someone's going to do all you want, but you're never going to actually know unless you try.
Exactly. So definitely, that's a good thing. And I really think that, that just spoke to someone out there to really go and make that, take that step or, take that chance. All right.
Yeah.
But just 2 minutes and I'm gonna be right back with you. I just want to run a quick commercial break. Okay. We got to take a pause to pay the bills a little bit.
Yeah. Got it.
And we're going to run the commercial for your show. Here you go.
Okay.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
You heard of me? What have you heard?
I heard you're the devil.
I might be.
Come on, fool.
Good, eh?
Every gang in LA has to pay their taxes.
What's up, Holmes? Wake up.
If you're stacked short, go rob a bank. Rob your own mother. There's no excuses. Do not test that.
Whoa, hey, whoa. You guys look like a couple of monsters.
Going to hell, man.
Yeah, but I'm at peace with that.
Son las 12 de la madrugada, mirándome en el espejo.
What's up, Johnny Cash? How about that time you gave me like 3 different STDs?
Are you kidding? Just kidding.
Just kidding.
You got your wife, you got your kids, you got your castle.
Daddy!
I'm supposed to terrorize the herd. That's my function.
God allows me to walk through the darkness and come back into the light.
What did you see, man?
I heard that you were this big bad gangster.
You're taxing 43 different street gangs. That's thousands of dudes in the most violent subculture in Los Angeles.
That counts short.
Who are you? I'm the future, and you the past. You got your kids. You want to buy them back?
You don't think he wants to spill blood? He wants to cut your heart up.
Can't run with what's left.
I got a 380 on each ankle, 38 in my right, 25 on my left, chopper in the trunk, Glock in my belt. I'm on it.
Took my kids, man.
I'm riding with you till the wheels fall off.
You're bad. You ain't that bad, all right?
Open your mouth.
He'll splatter you brains out. I don't want that.
I do. I want that.
So there we go. It's so crazy. I'm watching you watch the thing, and you're so intense when you're watching it.
I love the people that are in this movie. I mean, they're my family. So I have that moment of, especially watching Bobby, I'm just like, yeah, like I'm just proud.
Have you watched the full movie since it was since it completed, or no?
I have, yeah. It took me a few days. I was terrified. I was it's like when you work with these amazing people, you don't want to be the one to bring it down, you know? So I remember I just didn't want to watch it because I was like, what if I suck? What if I'm awful? And everybody else just did their thing, and I was just really bad.
No,
So
you did awesome. You did a great job.
thanks. But you know, I mean, I feel very blessed to have been a part of that. But going through it was really rough because like I said, I was terrified to let the team down, you know?
Mm-hmm. And you know, well, question for you: how long did it take you to learn the lines? And I mean, it's like because you always see these people on TV, and they mess up on the lines all the time. They can't get them right. Was that an issue for you, learning lines and keeping them right? Or
See, my character, she's mostly that silent assassin.
Mhm.
So I didn't have too many lines to have to memorize. I think that what was harder was because she was such a silent killer, it was harder to be able to say everything that I know she was thinking and to show her behavior without talking. You know, the work kind of went into how can I make everybody in this room terrified of me and attracted to me without saying anything. And so it was, that was the struggle.
all right, well, you did a good job with it. So I'm trying to get my beard going here. I'm trying to grow it. You know what's so crazy? And I just noticed it because I'm looking at myself on the other monitor. And you know, I started seeing so many people growing in that beard, and I'm like, I haven't grown a beard in probably about 30 years. I've always been working in an office and everything, and now my opportunity to grow it, and I'm like, okay, let me grow it, but it won't grow in. It's like it's taking so long. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna end up shaping it. I don't know, but I'm looking at
That's
myself.
the time to grow it, quarantine.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like, okay, if I could grow it in now before I have to, you know, actually go out and everything, and even with a mask, you can, you probably won't see it. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do it and see. I haven't done it in like 30 years, like I said, you know, and I'm like, you know, that's long before you were born. So what other projects do you have that you're working on? What else is coming up for you?
Right now, quarantine's made COVID's really made everything a lot more difficult. But I'm just taking as many Skype and Zoom meetings as I can right now. I have my eye on a couple of projects. Nothing set in stone yet, but we'll see what happens. It's a hard time in this industry.
Oh yeah, definitely. And but down in Australia, you guys aren't actually seeing the same problems that we're seeing with COVID. I mean, you guys pretty much you've pretty much flattened out your curve in Australia. You're not seeing the 100,000 infected or 100,000 dead like we're seeing here in the United States.
Yes, but now, so I live in Victoria, and we're now on complete shutdown again because it started to spread.
Mhm.
So it was literally a few travelers that came back and just didn't quarantine, and I mean it spreads so quick. So now we're on quarantine again until I think we have 3 or 4 more weeks.
So they just shut down the whole area, the whole city, or even the country. Wow.
Yeah, like at least in Victoria, in Melbourne. But yeah, everything's shut down. You can't go get a haircut. Only one person can go to the grocery store. It's really intense.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, it is very strict, but you actually see the results of it. So in another 3 weeks, by 3 weeks from now, you'll probably be like, okay, now we can all go out and everything. Whereas we're still gonna be, still probably gonna have the same issues here.
I know. I'm like, it's hard to watch what's happening from over here.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, but it makes it's good for people to be inside so they can actually sit down and watch the show. So that's the good part of it.
That's true. It's the best and worst time for a movie to come out. Best because people are sitting at home, they're more likely to watch it. And then worse because afterwards, I mean, we couldn't even have our full blown premiere or anything, you know? So It's been challenging.
Yeah, you guys didn't get that red carpet and everything, the
Yeah,
paparazzi taking your pictures.
yeah, I was bummed.
Yeah, I know how that goes. But so working with the cast that you had, because you had a really good cast. I mean, now you guys pretty much went home to different areas, and you're down in Australia. Some of them are in California and different parts of California. Is there any particular person that you were close with? Any friends that you made on the set that you're like, oh man, I wish we could still hang out more.
Oh no, all of them are still my best friends, literally. like, like Lana Paria, she's like my sister. I just was on the phone with Chelsea yesterday for like an hour. I mean, Noemi, even our PA on set, Tennessee, is one of my best friends in the world. And constantly teasing Bobby. I mean, like that, they're all just it's family. When I finally saw the movie and my grandma saw the movie, the first thing I did was text David, and I was like, "Ooh, my grandma's pissed that you killed me. You're gonna get the chancla," So like, he's like, "Sorry." But yeah, I mean that's my family. I love them all to death.
So you said your brother also wanted to be an actor, right? Does he act right now, or does he have anything coming out?
Well, so in 2014 on Christmas Eve, both of my brothers were killed by a drunk driver. So I thanks. But so when I left Seattle and stuff, it was because I'd promised my brother that I would do this for both of us. So it's kind of like I feel like I made him a promise, but that promise is also what kept me alive. It's what kept me going. My other brother Josh, he wanted to get his pilot's license, so I have to do that too. And then Joshua got to jump out of a plane, but Isaiah spent his money before he was able to. So I'm also going to jump out of a plane one day because Isaiah really wanted to.
I don't know about the jumping out the plane part, but the pilot's license, we can do that.
Yeah. So I'm working on making him proud. I tattooed them on my ankle, the doves, and I'm just taking them with me. So.
Yeah, definitely. That's very tough. And I'm sorry to hear about that. But definitely you are making them proud with the movie, and I'm pretty sure you're going to fulfill the other things. Like I said, the jumping out the plane, I don't know. I always said to myself, I'm never going to jump out of a plane that is not already going down. That's
Yeah.
going down, and the pilot is like, I have to hear the pilot panicking, like, oh my God, we're going to crash. And then I'm like, okay, where's the parachute? I'm going to jump. But except for that,
I feel like I'd be more willing to do it if it was just me jumping out of a plane by myself. But you know how you have to get hooked onto somebody, and then like for your first few drops,
yeah.
I don't want my life in somebody else's hands. Like I want to pull, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm worried about. But
what if they accidentally fall forward and they crush you? I don't.
Yeah, I would rather just do it on my own, but I don't think that's possible. So.
Yeah, the couple of things, like my daughter, she wants to skydive, she wants to bungee jump, she wants to do so many different things that I'm thinking, are you really my daughter? Are you nuts? I mean,
yeah. My boyfriend's like, I'll wait for you at the bottom.
I'll be the one holding the camera. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. More power to you. Definitely. When you skydive it, record it. We're gonna be looking for it on Instagram. Go ahead and give us your Instagram and your your I don't know what else do you have, Twitter, Facebook.
Oh, okay. So my Instagram is Cheyenne CHEYENNERAE_Hernandez. And my Twitter is, I think it's CHEYRAEDEZ. I'm getting better with the Instagram, but I'm not good on the Twitter. It's not I don't know. I'm not a social media person, but I'm trying to be. I did lose a role one time. I got a call back and then another call back, and I was all excited. And then they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go with this chick because she has more followers." So, I did start getting on that. But
Oh man. Well, now you have to make sure you get more followers. All right. So
yeah,
go out there. Just go ahead and Google her. You're gonna see her Twitter, her Instagram, everything. Go ahead and follow her on different social medias because we don't want that to happen again. Where they look, oh, you don't have enough. We want you to have 20 million followers.
hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully.
I know, right? But so are you doing any other projects in well, right now, like you said, everything's on lockdown. But in Australia, where are you from originally? Are you from you're from the US originally?
Yeah, El Paso, Texas.
El Paso. I used to live in outside of Dallas in this town called Carrollton, but that's like still like 5 hours away from El Paso.
Yeah, people don't realize how big Texas is. Like, you can drive for hours and hours and hours and still be in Texas.
Exactly. Yeah. So what brought you to Australia? How did you end up in Australia?
Well, I was actually only supposed to come out here for 4 days, and I wound up being here for a few months. My partner lives. He's lived out here first, and then when we moved in together, it became both of us going back and forth from LA to Australia. And so I came out here for 4 days, and then he was supposed to go back with me to LA, and Corona.
Blame it on Corona. I know.
Yeah. Corona happened, so 4 days turned into like 6 months.
Oh man. So,
yeah.
And during the time that they let up the restrictions, or you just felt like staying there. How did that work?
You cut out for a second there.
The times that they eased up the restriction, when you were able to travel during that brief period of time, did you just say, "Oh well, we love it here, we're gonna stay"?
Well, they haven't opened it up over here yet. So if I left Australia, I wouldn't be able to come back. So it's one of those. Let's just kind of feel it out to see what's gonna lift, what kind of bans are gonna be put up. So we just don't know what's happening right now. So we're just kind of trying to wait it out to see if a vaccine comes, or I don't know.
Okay. All right. I got to run another quick commercial break. You know how we do. Got to pay the bills. Got to do commercials. So give me just. I'll be right back with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. Let me tell you about CCTV RX. With over 30 years in the security industry here in South Florida, they have proven themselves to be the first choice when it comes to security professionals. So whether you're trying to secure your home or your business, there's no other choice. Give them a call today for a free estimate.
Would you like to be more tech savvy, create your own compelling graphics, sales pages, and marketing tools? Would you like to effectively use social media to generate more leads? If the answer is yes, register for one or all of the 8-module digital marketing series. You will feel comfortable in a judge-free, nurturing environment as we get the work done. My name is Melissa Jane, and I am your tech trainer.
If your car could talk, it would say call Curvin's Car Detailing Service. It's mobile and they can come to you no matter where you are in Broward County. Give Curvin a call, 954-549-8507, and tell him that Steve sent you.
Baby, won't you take me there? I want some real good food to eat. I want shucking and jiving, shucking and jiving. I want shucking and jiving. Shucking and jiving. I want shucking and jiving.
Well, I know I got what you want. I know you like that dive shrimp. I saw the fish and them peachy grits. My granddaddy make you have a fit. I try to give you all of my best. I do it straight,
what it is. Where is that? That's what it is. Come on down to Second and John and catch your food with an old school groove. Our designers to get your taste palette back in line, baby. Follow us, we shop.
All right, and we're back, and today we're talking with the actress Cheyenne Hernandez, and we were talking about some of the projects, you know, the movie that she's in, the tax collector, which you guys need to check it out. Go ahead and Google it, and you can, you know, I'm pretty sure you can find it on your favorite movie source. All right, Cheyenne, hey, how are you?
Hi, good.
So, what places are you guys streaming?
I'm sorry?
What are you streaming on? Are you streaming on Netflix, or where can they find the show?
Amazon Prime, Google, I think Google TV and Apple TV.
All right, so
I normally just say Amazon Prime.
you know, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it on Amazon Prime again later on, because that's like, now I just went and got Amazon Prime. What's so crazy is I didn't have it before. I had it a couple years ago, but then it seemed like people that didn't have Amazon Prime were getting their packages, because that's the only thing I really got it for, was the packages. You know, then my daughter started watching her mom's house on watching all the movies and everything, and I'm hearing like, what good movies on Amazon? I definitely got to check it out. Now I'm hooked.
Oh, I love Amazon Prime. Oh, I love it. And Amazon over in Australia, like, but there's no Amazon really. I mean, there is, but you can't order too much stuff. Not a lot is available, and so I'm struggling.
Because my thing is, I always use it just for the packages. That's all I really used it for back then. But now I'm like, you know, I was interviewing Ben. I can't remember his last name now, but he's gonna kill me. But he's on another show, on another movie, and I interviewed him on Tuesday, I think it was, and he was telling me he was on a show named Hush on Amazon Prime. So I had to start watching that, and now I'm hooked on that show. That's like one of those.
I love TV. I love TV.
And the thing about Amazon is you can binge watch. That's what I like about it.
Oh yeah. I'm such a homebody. I don't go out. I don't party or anything. So when quarantine happened, I was like, oh, the world changed. Like I stay home. So I love binge watching.
That's good. That's good. See, that's what we need. There's too much partying going on. And now I sound like a person, don't I?
Yeah. Teach their own. I mean, it's not my thing. I've tried, and I'm always the awkward one in the corner, looking for reasons to go home.
That's how I used to be. I used to be the designated driver all the time. And so, okay, Steve, you got this, right? It's like, okay. You know, but you know, it was good having you on the show. It was definitely awesome having you on. I want my viewers to definitely on Prime and check out the Tax Collector, because you know, just look at the commercial. Can't go wrong with this movie. This movie has everything. It has the sexiness in it. It has the drama in it. It has the suspense in it. It has a little bit of everything in it, and it has Cheyenne Hernandez in it. There you go. All right, but Cheyenne, thank you very much for being on the show, and I really invite you to come back, and anytime that you have any other projects or anything like that, just reach out, and you can always come back on the show. I really enjoy having you on.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day.
Okay, thanks. You too, and enjoy Australia.
I'm sorry?
Enjoy Australia.
Okay, thanks.
All
Bye.
right. Okay, bye. Guys, I mean, it's always fun having actors and actresses on the show. It's fun having everybody on the show. I enjoy having conversations with everyone from all different walks of life, just so I can find out a little bit more about the things that they do and you know, how they live their life. So anyhow, definitely check out the movie. As always, you know, I'm going to tell you guys to get out and vote, because even though that has nothing to do with the movie, we're going to we have November 3rd coming up. We want to get out there. We want to vote. We want to make sure that we see a change in this world. We want to see a change in society and different things. Okay. So definitely get out there and vote. You don't have an excuse. You don't have, I don't know. I mean, just vote. Just get out there and do it. Just do it. All right. Go out to my website, lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com, and you can go to the Get Help section. In that section, you'll be able to do things like, for example, you can find the Feed America, where you just put your zip code and it will tell you exactly where you can go and get food, free food from food banks. You can also go to the 211 section, put your zip code in there, and again, it'll tell you where you can get help with your light bill and your rent and different things like that. All right, there's a lot of help available. Please, please, please don't let pride get in the way and make you, not get what you want, all right, or what you need. Check it out. Go to lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com. If any of you guys want to book an interview, if you want to be on the show, regardless of what you want to talk about, check it out. Come to go to lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com, click on book an interview, and come on the show. It's just that easy. All right, guys, time for me to head out of here. All right, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking to Cheyenne, and I really encourage you guys to do a random act of kindness for a stranger, because tomorrow you may be that stranger that needs that random act of kindness. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. See you tomorrow. And again, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace, people. Please visit lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com if you would like to be a guest or advertise on the show. If you're interested in any of the products or services you saw on the show today, or if you would like to be a guest on the show, please visit our website, lunchtimetalkwithsteve.com. Thank you.